So would you ever skip the holidays for a solo vacation? Ooh. The New York Times is reporting that more people are choosing self-care and the chance to make up for lost travel opportunities during COVID. Do you see the appeal of traveling solo during the holidays?
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
You know, listen, I think a lot of people need breaks, and if you're lucky enough to get some time away, I know the appeal of travel. Would I do this over the holidays, like skip Christmas and go on a family vacation instead? Not in a million years. And for me, you know, I'm lucky. I like my family. My family's great. I know families are complicated, and the holidays kind of bring that out. But for me, we live and die by tradition, not because we have to, because we want to. I have a large Filipino family that's here on my husband's side of the family, the Italian side of the family. We go all out because this is the time for family. The whole point of the season is family, and we are there together. And this is a multi-generational gathering, and this is how you remind yourself that there is a life cycle. People go on, new people join the family, and this is the reminder, at least for me, I just don't know that I could live without my family, but it's the reminder that you're there to celebrate a good time, but you also have each other's back when you lose people, and we've lost people in the family. And to go through anything like that without my family around me, I don't think I could do that over the holidays. So for me, I'm out. It's family or nothing for me.
Oh, wow. I feel similarly, but for different reasons. I could never do this while my parents are alive. But the irony is, I think they'd be okay with it. In the sense that they might even prefer it. In the sense that I am the one who's putting all the pressure on the holidays every year. I bake, I do big dinners, and then I transport them to my mom's, and then I transport them to my dad. And it's almost like reversed selfishness, if you will, because I say I'm doing it. I'm bringing Christmas. I'm spreading Christmas joy. Look at how happy I am. And they're like, you know, we don't have to do this. How dare you? I do this for you. No, I'm doing it for me because Christmas is filled with so many complicated emotions, and it's nostalgia, especially when people have broken families like I do, and, you know, parents who don't see each other. So while I could never do it, I understand those who do. It's like creating a boundary, a line, and just saying, right now I have to put myself first.
Yeah, I get
you know
it.
what I mean?
I get it.
Like, yeah.
What do you think, Cynthia?
Well, I'm thinking about, I also, like you, I would never want to not be around my family, but I think there's a lot of pressure. And I think with people who have...
It's a pressure cooker.
It's a pressure cooker. Not only that, like the cost of traveling. If you boil it all down to the holidays and you have to see several different factions, I think it can be an expensive thing. I just wish sometimes we'd be less attached to the day. Like people get so attached, like it has to happen on Thanksgiving Day or it has to happen on Christmas Day. This is what's happening. Whereas like, what if sometimes we entertain the option of doing it
in January?
In January.
Yeah. No, I agree.
An impossible thing?
I know some people that do that.
I think that it could free up or at least be experimental, because what is most important? It's spending time with the people that you love, right?
How would your parents react if you're like, let's get together in January instead of December 25th?
I think my mom would be okay with it. I do.
It's just a day.
It's just a day. She wants us to be as happy as possible. Again, we don't have, like, and it would be a different story if I was doing it because I'm trying to get away and I never want to do it. Then that's a different conversation.
Well, this is a little bit prickly for me, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, but, you know, this is easy to say if you know that you have family and they're all alive. But I lost my dad 2 months ago, to the day. And I know. And you know what? You can think about, you know, I just want to be away. There's going to be a time, no matter how messy your family is or how wonderful your family is, you're going to miss them when it's no longer an option to see them on those special occasions. So for anybody who's like, yeah, I want to do a solo trip, you can do a solo trip any other time of the year. And for most people, they only see their families at Thanksgiving and at Christmas. Take the time, no matter how much they annoy you, and see your family. If you are lucky enough to have people in this world who love you and want to see you and exchange gifts and hug you and kiss you and tell you the same story every year, go and see them, because when they're gone, you're going to miss them, and you can never get that time back. So I'll just leave that there.
Beautifully said. Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.